Oh, my microphone's on. Hello, everybody. Just because I'd already turned the microphone on before I walked out of the room. Oh, dear me. Okay, let's see. Where shall we go to? Be right back. No, chatting. That's the one. So, hello, everyone. It is, me, Halo Farm. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever the time it is for you. This was going to be a lot more pomp and circumstance, but then I ended up running out right at the start of the stream when I had already timed it. Before we get into things, I should explain what we're doing here. So this is, what did I call it? Man, I am so blown off base right now. Forgotten Bytes, episode 1. So, this morning, I had this idea. And I had a full day of work ahead of me, so I really had no way to actually do anything with it until about half an hour before stream. So sorry if things are a bit scuffed today. Sorry if I haven't figured everything out yet. But I actually had to do some sketchy stuff with my scenes. I really should have made new scenes because I have a new opening you might have heard there. But I literally just swapped it from my old opening, so now I need to change that back because that's just supposed to be the Forgotten Bytes opening, not the not the opening for everything on YouTube. So I'll deal with that another time. Anyway, so most of you would know, or anyone who watches me on Twitch would know, that I was supposed to be doing an indie bunker today. But this morning I had this idea, which was actually based around a Twitter post that I saw yesterday talking about a sort of lost media type thing, but for game. Well, I suppose even games can be lost media, which was the legendary Resident Evil 1.5. It's something that I heard about many years ago, like back when I was really into Resident Evil and also the internet at the start, when the internet had first kind of come to my fingertips and I actually had downloading power, because I did not have downloading power at first. We had dial-up internet when I first got the internet. But I never did actually look into it or see if it was possible to actually find any copies of this fabled Resident Evil 1.5 or anything like that. And yesterday I was reminded of it because of this Twitter post, and I was like, well, hey, I wonder if that exists. And I was like, I wonder if more things like that exist. I wonder just how many sort of retro games I could find that have, you know, early prototypes available or scrapped versions that never saw the light of day. Because like the Resident Evil 2 prototype, which ended up getting scrapped, was like, when they scrapped it, it was like 80% of a game. It was almost complete. So, unfortunately, the 80% version of the game still hasn't come to the light of day. But there is a 40% complete version out there, which I did track down. And I don't really know about well, I won't question too much the legalities of this sort of thing. But I will say that I will only be doing this with games that I actually own physical copies of. So I own physical copies of quite a few different games that I've loved over the years anyway. And I've been looking them up through the course of the day when I've been taking breaks from work. So I came up with a fair little chunk of things that we can do on Forgotten Bytes. I called this episode 1. It's not really a TV show or something, so I don't know if I should call it an episode. Maybe I'll just refer to them as Bytes or something like that. But the basic idea of this show, or this bit, whatever you want to call it, as I've just been explaining, is that it's going back and looking at it, because most of the things that you can find online of this nature are like PlayStation 1 era, a few from PlayStation 2 era, maybe some from slightly further back like the Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis era. But because I don't have physical copies or original hardware for them anymore, I'm not going to dabble in that area. I'm only going to look at things related to games that I do actually own. So, but even then, there's quite a lot out there. You'd be surprised, because during that era, every magazine, every journalist would be handed a disc that's of like this highly incomplete version of games. Demos were way more frequent as well. So I picked up today, and will continue to pick up in the future, quite a few prototypes, beta versions of games, and demos. And this is basically going to be a bit about my own personal curiosity for these things. Because I am exactly that kind of nerd. I'm the guy who likes concept art. I'm the guy who buys concept art books. I'm the guy who loves rooting through the guts of something, or seeing early versions, seeing what was cut, what was added, stuff like that. So I've always enjoyed that kind of thing, and because of that, I decided to start doing this, because I just thought, hey, that's a cool idea. I would enjoy streaming that. And that's kind of the point of streaming. If I'm not having fun, then you guys aren't having fun. So I definitely wanted to go into something that I knew I would enjoy streaming. And so today we are going to start with, I'll swap over here to gameplay 1. And you can see the name of the game right there in my now playing. You can also see all the games I physically own, and all the games I found strange little, well, there's a lot more further down the list, but all the games I found strange prototypes of and things like that. So for today, we're going to be focusing on Resident Evil / Biohazard, the original. And I managed to track down, as you can see over here, you can't actually see where my mouse is, so I'll highlight it for you. There you go. Now you can see my mouse. We have August 1995 Biohazard, as in the Japanese version. We have a October 1995 Biohazard sample. And then we also, all the way down here, have it just says Resident Evil USA, but there should be, that might actually be the original game. I'm not sure where it ended up in this list. Maybe it's going to be awkward about things and I'll have to mess around to get into it, but we'll worry about that when I get there. For now, I have one US version of Resident Evil, which is ostensibly incomplete. It has a lot of things that aren't quite there yet. It's, I think, while it was still being translated and before the Japanese version had even been released. But these are very, very early demos. Samples, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here, and we are going to fresh boot. I was just testing it before I got called away. And hopefully the noise won't be too loud. No, we got it just right. This is going to screw up, though. I have to fix this every damn time. There you go. Should be working now. So, for this one, from what I gathered, what I read, this is very bare bones. It's only 20 megabytes. Literally, it's 20 megabytes, so there's probably not a whole lot to this. Even our main screen here, look at that. It's just, it is literally just concept art. Now, as you can see, now this I definitely already knew, is that we can only play as Chris Redfield. Clearly they had planned for already having Chris and Jill, but at this point, our only option is Chris Redfield. Also, I noticed that for some reason it's Raccoon as opposed to raccoon, spelt correctly. Oh god, what button? Square. Okay. So, oh, there you go. Without any kind of explanation or pomp, no story whatsoever. Okay, we can run by double tapping. There's no actual button. I don't seem to have access to any kind of menu. X does nothing, triangle does nothing. R1 does aim. Oh, circle. Oh, I already have a shotgun. Okay. I don't know if I have ammo or whatever, though. Hey, Jill. You're just standing there. Coco wa? Watashi something so that, well, that probably just means she has no idea what this place is. Coco wa watashi... no. Man, I really need to get back to learning Japanese. It would really help at times like these. Can I go through here then? Square? Nope. Triangle? Oh. Okay, triangle appears to be the activator. I have no way to configure my buttons, so I'm stuck with whatever the hell the default is. It says nothing whatsoever. Okay. Is this a zombie? No, it might just be a dead dude, actually. Whoa. What? How do I shoot? How do I shoot? What's the shoot button? Oh, gun. Okay. What is the purpose of coming down here? I like this music. This is so... It screams not final version. It's interesting that they just have kind of... I can just walk through all these doors. I'm fairly sure I should have run into a lock already. Whoa, Spidey. Ow. Oh yeah. At least we already had the stepping on and squishing the spiders. I kind of figured that wouldn't be something they'd implement this early. But that's handy. Haha, I get squished. Ow. Guess I get squished. I wonder if I can walk around the... No, there's no way that they have the whole mansion in just this demo here. Oh, we already have all the questionable... I'm just going to assume that says that it's locked. Because I'm pretty sure you couldn't just go all this way at from the very start of the game without running into anything locked or anything. Oh look, a toilet. Whew. These doors, did they end up looking nicer? I can't remember. I have very mixed memories of the actual original Resident Evil versus the remaster, or remake, whatever you want to call it. Where everything looked much nicer, obviously. Oh, I know this room. This is the room of the title, but will I become a Chris Sandwich? I don't know. Can I even take the gun that results in me becoming a Chris Sandwich? I didn't see Barry, actually, so I'm concerned that if I take this gun, it will actually just kill me. I see that the mounting it's on actually doesn't even have color yet. Will I take the gun? Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's gonna squish me. Hey, hello? I can't move. Oh, now I can move. The door is locked. Oh, this door is locked too. I believe I may just be about... Oh dear. What's going on? My controls have stopped. Oh! Hey, it's Barry! Larry, save me. Whoa. You were almost a Chris sandwich. I didn't... I thought that only happened... Well, I guess Jill's scenario doesn't even exist yet, huh? I was genuinely convinced I was just going to get squished there. I was sort of surprised. Okay. Let's keep going. Obviously, I mean, I'm surprised that I can even walk through this much, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure, did I mention this is only 20 megabytes? Is this just another dead person, or is it an actual... Oh, it's physical. I think this fellow is playing dead. I can actually disturb it if I walk into it. Oh, fuck you. It bit me. It bit me the moment I tried to draw my gun on it. What's this room? It doesn't seem like there's much to do in this demo. Or sorry, sample. You can't call it a demo. Hey, some of the birds are still active. Like, I'm surprised there's so much here. Alright. For just a mere 20 megabytes, there's a lot of data. Can I like fix these, or no? There's nothing to actually do. It seems like the plot, the mechanics, an awful lot is missing. Like, just the fact that I have no actual menu is kind of crazy. But, I mean, what would you expect when it's like this super alpha version? Oh. Ow. Ow. Fuck you, pal. I definitely shouldn't be able to see him yet. He's like a fairly late game enemy. I am pretty certain that I should not be able to see him or kill him at this point. Wait, what? Let's... Oh my. It's the snake! To be continued. Okay, so there is actually a limit to what we can do. But, can I go the other way? Do we keep playing this one, or do we move on to the next one? I'm at least going to check if I can go through the other door, because if there's no Jill, then maybe Chris can go either direction. Let me get my shotgun out first. Ah, yes, we're back to the not final version music. Can I go this way? I can go this way. Oh. Yeah, fuck you, pal. I hear noise like there's another one. What do you... I think I've confused him. Hello? And of course, anyone who's ever played the original Resident Evil Biohazard, whichever you prefer to call it, well, first of all, this doesn't look like it's complete. I feel like there's more to this room in the final version. But, we shouldn't be able to just run into zombies yet, because of course we're supposed to have the big oh no moment as we go through this door. And when we come down here, and whoa, hello, okay, you're definitely not supposed to be here. That took me by surprise because I just wasn't expecting it. But I shouldn't be able to see him here, that's for sure. And I haven't run into any kind of healing or anything either yet. There's no herbs or anything. Just items. Just like sets. It really does make me wonder who this disc was given to originally, because like I was saying, a lot of these discs back when they were made, like they were compiled for... Oh, we can't go that way. Okay, so that's it. That's actually it. That's the whole... That's what we have. I hear... What the hell did I hear? Oh, he's alive. Let's see if he'll kill us. Can you kill me? Can you kill me? Can you kill me? I do not think it can kill me. It's really, really trying, but I don't think it can kill me. I'm pretty sure I should be dead by now. Like 99% sure I should be dead by now. Oh! It got... Holy shit, it took my head off! Holy crap. I was not expecting that. I have never seen that happen in the actual final game, so I was not expecting that. Good lord. Okay, well, there you go. We can die. But that seems to have been the limit of it. But honestly, for, like I keep saying, 20 megabytes, that was actually quite a lot of data. Quite a lot to see for the sake of 20 megabytes, you know? And the thing that I wonder the most about, like I was saying before I ran into him, is that oh, it actually has a demo to... Oh no, it's just showing the Capcom again. The thing I wonder about is like who these especially early compilations, compiled versions were meant for. Like, was this in-house testing? Was it sent to some early reviewer just so that they could show some preview screenshots? I don't know. Okay, so that's it for this one. And it kind of wrapped itself up very nicely for me. Oh, damn it, Duck Station. I didn't mean to close you, I just meant to close that. Is it going to... Fuck, of course it's gonna fuck up. Every time, man, every time. Okay, there we go. So this one is 100 megabytes. So I checked the file sizes before any of this. So, I don't know what to expect with this one. I knew how bare bones the previous one was going to be just because of some of the stuff that was written on the place I downloaded it from. But okay, so this is actually marked sample version 10.04. We've still got the same background screen though. Are we going to get... Okay, we can actually choose between Chris and Jill now, and we have sound effects. Well, let's choose Jill since we were Chris last time. Oh, that's nostalgic. That's nostalgic. Well, that's already a striking difference, I think. Aha. Okay, no voice acting, but where the scene is playing out. Where are we? Where's Chris? What is this place? Where's Chris? I don't know. Jill, stop. You can't go back out there. But... what was that? Chris? Jill, why don't you go take a look? I don't remember the rest. In fact, I'm just guessing to begin with. I just like vaguely remember these. So we've definitely got some actual story in place now, even though we have no voice acting of any kind. I feel like Wesker looks a bit different than I remember. Actually, Barry looks more complete than he did in the last sample. I can move now. Okay, do we have... okay, we have our actual menu. Equip. How do I... okay, now I have to hold the button to run, so our controls are in place. Ah! I was right, there was something missing. There was a crest, a coat of arms above the fireplace. Is this blood? But whose? Yeah, the fireplace itself... actually, just this whole room is just nicer now. Like, they've... it's a lot more complete. Like, the background art is very different. How do I go through here? Triangle still? Square. Okay, square. Oh, for that matter, I wonder if I can actually configure my controls. Oh no, do we have a map? Oops. We actually have a map, and it shows me that there are still items that I haven't picked up, so we've come a long way from the previous sample. And we also have the file section there. With nothing in it for now. Am I gonna get the scene? No, he's just there, ready to kill. That's not the same guy either. Stop. Okay, we got him. What the hell is that on the ground? Did he lose an arm when I shot him? He did. He lost an arm. Okay, so for example, can I now interact with this window? No. Okay, so that's still not implemented. Like, things like that, I remember... very specifically, I remember this window because this window in the original Resident Evil taught me the word ominous. I did not know the word ominous before Resident Evil 1. Because when you look out this window in the final game, I can't remember exactly what it says, but it's like there's an ominous darkness outside or something along those lines. Okay, so... oh, we've got the door lock sounds now. All the doors are locked. Oh, I can go in this one. Oh, this is just the bathroom. I wonder if we have healing herbs as well now. Oh no, wait, this isn't the bathroom. This is the lounge. Interact in any way? Not really. I guess I have to go back to Barry, like the actual final game now. Oh, the zombie's back. But I already killed you. Anytime now. There we go. Where did you get your arm back? I mean, how did you get your arm back? Oh, he didn't. I think it's still missing, actually. No, he lost it again. That's what... Okay, let's find out if we have our little scene where it follows me in and then Barry has to kill it. No, Barry's gone. Okay. So where's Barry now? Barry's just gone. I notice, I mean, maybe it's obvious since this is effectively a demo, but there's no save point here. Okay, so there should be a zombie in here again, I guess. There's no random dead dude on the floor. Ah, but our zombie friend is actually already on the floor. You're faking it. Yeah, I knew it. There's still no actual reason for me to be down here. Was there ever a reason to be down here in like the main game? I can't remember. It's been a long, long time. This game is 28 years old after all. Spidey? Spidey? There is a spider here. You... Shit! Ow! Stop pulsating, it's gross. Okay, it's dead. Is it dead? Are you dead or not? It's not dead. Now it's dead. Okay. Okay, so my main issue now is that I do not have that infinite ammo that I had before. Is it time to go and become a Jill sandwich? Oh, I can enter this room now. Is that because it's Jill's side, or... Oh, no, thank you. I don't have the bullets for you. This is the bathroom. We've found no healing items so far. But I also don't remember where healing items are in the final game, so I don't know if there are any to be had at this point. Of course, we've got more finalized music as well, actually, now I think of it. Time to become a Jill sandwich. Shotgun. They're now textured. Yes. And they make a noise. Oh no. Oh, she even looked up and got scared. Let me through. Oh no, both doors are locked. How will I ever escape? Like the way she occasionally looks up at me. Oh no, I've got to get out of here. Jill? Jill, is that you? Barry? Barry, I'm about to get squished. Step away from the door. Quick, come on. Whoa. Are you okay, Jill? You nearly became a Jill sandwich. Thanks, Barry. I don't know what you're saying. Why is there no audio? This isn't Resident Evil 1 as such. For anyone who's come in since the start, basically I am playing very early sample versions of the game that people have put onto the internet over the years. So the whole point of Forgotten Bytes, which is what I'm kind of naming this bit that I'm doing here, I'm finding or looking around on the internet for like early alpha versions or beta versions or prototypes of games that I actually own and that I love, like retro games. Because back in the day, they used to send out like compiled versions of very early working versions of the games and things. Like just now I was playing one from... Yeah, effectively. I mean, the one that I was playing before this, I played... was it August 4th, 1995 version? Which was... There was barely anything to it. I was just walking around. There was no menu. I had none of this. Oh, it gave me all my bullets back for some reason. I had none of this. There was no... No, I haven't played Resident Evil 1.5, but funnily enough, that is exactly what inspired me to start doing this segment, for the Forgotten Bytes segment. Because someone made a post on Twitter about 1.5 just yesterday. And I went and tracked it down, and then I went and tracked down a bunch more stuff. And I was like, this would be good to stream. I would enjoy streaming this. I would enjoy seeing all the differences. So that's what I'm doing. So now we are playing this is October 4th, 1995 Biohazard sample. So 2 months later, but in those 2 months they've covered so much ground. I mean, games were developed so fast back in the day. Because there was no plot, there was no menu, there was barely even weapons. The controls were totally different. And you couldn't play as Jill. So in the space of those 2 months, we can play as Jill. We've got menu systems, we've got an actual plot. Yeah, there was no Jill. It was literally just... They clearly planned to implement Jill, but at that time, they just had like these two different cards for Chris. Welcome, Chumbud. We are playing the October 4th, 1995 sample version of Biohazard. You missed the August 4th version, which I was just talking about, which was very bare bones. But I will say, it was only 20 megabytes. So for 20 megabytes, there was actually a surprising amount to it. Those crows will never not be freaky. Nothing to do here. I think the demo may be about to end, to be honest. Because these do still play like demos. Like, there was an actual ending to the other sample where it just said to be continued. Well, yeah, that's what those were inspired by, so... Or, yeah, well, no, you're right about that. But you made me think of the... Christ, is... again? Oh god, I just killed you guys! Let go of me! Hang on. Let's make this easier for myself, because I can die now. Oh, nice. It hits them both. Get fucked. Yes, there are a number of different ones, and honestly, I would actually play them, except I'm sticking with only playing things that I own physical copies of. I just feel like, how should I put it? Well, let's just say I feel like it's slightly more legally forgivable. If I'm looking up prototype versions of games that I actually own. Ah! It's you! Ah! Ow! I'm trying to turn to kill you! How the fuck? Stop! Jesus Christ. Wait, theoretically all ROMs are legal if you own them, but it's just because these are actually not, like, the final game. You know, it's probably a bit questionable, but the reason that I'm getting alphas and stuff of games that I already own is just because it's probably less trouble for me. Potentially less trouble for me. I don't want to get in trouble. And here maybe our oh wow, that is so much more advanced than it was. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we effectively just played the same sample as I did first. The August version was just so much more bare bones. There was so much less to it. And interestingly, even the snake that just attacked us looks so much more advanced than the one that did in the August one. So seriously, those 2 months made all the difference for these guys. And like I said, these games back then were so now we're power off without saving. Back then, things played very differently, or things were very different in the how should I put it? Just the gaming industry in general. Games were made in the space of like 6 months to a year because they were so much more simple. But it is kind of crazy seeing how much work got done in the space of those 2 months. Like they went from a 20 megabytes to 100 megabytes, which might not sound like much to you or me now, but in the PlayStation era, 28 years ago, that was a massive jump. Now, see, here it is. As you were mentioning earlier, I have the 1.5 MZD mod, but I also have the original unaltered version. So I will probably be testing both of those at some point, but that's not for today. That's maybe next time. For today, I am not sure if this Resident Evil here is because I can't remember if I actually ripped my copy of Resident Evil or not. So I don't know if this is the preview version. Let's check our properties. What's the file? Okay, yeah, this is the sample version from whichever one that says. So theoretically, this is a preview version, but I actually don't know how much is in this one. Like, I'm genuinely unsure of how complete this is. It could just be the whole damn game for all I know. This is an American version. We actually will have some form of audio and readable text. But I don't think it's going to be the final version. So there should be some interesting differences to see. Possibly. Oh, we actually have our... So this is very different from what we've just been... There you go. So it is, yeah, sample version. February the 8th. Oh, no, sorry. Once again, I have to do this every time. I keep forgetting. It's this shit. For some reason, every time I open a new window, it forces a different... Be smart, fighting foes isn't the only way to survive. Please let me... this horror. Please let me... Okay, thank you. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we actually have this video. So we're looking at a very nearly final version of this. But when this comes up, we see it's a February 8th sample. So I also still have no configuration that I can do from here, but it's clearly meant to be played like a full game at least.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Yeah, so I heard. And yeah, we have actual pictures of our actors in this one. I like how Jill and Chris are actually easy and hard. It's something that I forgot was a thing. I'll take easy, thanks. This is only for curiosity's sake, so I'm not worried about trying to be a good gamer or anything like that. Nice. We have our actual videos.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of
Bizarre,
families being attacked by a
B-I-Z-Z-A-R.
group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team
I don't think it was like that in the final version.
and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
Look, Chris! Oh man, nothing beats these old live-action FMVs. This is the true nostalgia right here.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
I still love that basically all of these people were pulled in off the street. They literally just went outside and found whoever spoke English. I don't know.
Joseph!
I mean, it's a US version. So, it's the US opening. That's what this is. This is a sample version of the US version of the game. I can confirm that this whole video was in the PAL version, though. I wouldn't be surprised.
I got a shot.
Chris Redfield.
This is not the music I remember hearing.
Jill Valentine.
What is this music?
Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers.
Okay, for real though, they didn't use this music in the final version. What is this?
Resident Evil.
They did use equally tacky music, but they definitely didn't use that music. They have escaped into the mansion where they thought was safe. But yet.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Where's Chris?
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
The voice acting, oh man.
What is it?
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Handle what? It's a fucking lobby. Like, I will handle the lobby.
Stay alert!
So yeah, it looks this is very much like the final version of the game, but obviously there are differences. Like that opening, that I got a shotgun, that was definitely not definitely not final version. Okay, so I wanna okay, nice. Ooh. Equip. They still don't let me configure anything though. Maybe with select. Oh, we have a debug menu. I don't know what cut mode is. Manual or auto? Free work information? Ah, okay. Flag view mode. Event test, voice test? Add 1, Maru. Voice. What do I have to press? How do I make it work? Okay, I think I broke it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think I broke it. Shit. I think perhaps the actual voice testing is not available, and I tried to make it do it anyway, and it has locked up. I suppose I'll have to reset the game. Reset. And I need to remember to do this too. Every damned. Hopefully that's a skippable opening. Note to self, don't fuck with the debug menu. The debug menu is the thing that's bugged. New game.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Okay, I can skip it. Good. Good. They have escaped into the mansion where they thought was safe. But yet. I feel like this translation is jankier
this?
than the final was.
Wow. What a mansion.
Oh, I can't skip any of this. Damn it.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it.
Don't open
that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe
It's a white hole.
Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
You know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
Shut up, asshole. I played this game enough times to know you're an asshole. Asshole. Okay, let's not freeze up the game this time by fucking with the debug menu. How kind of them to give me a spray. What's the run button? X. Hey, ink ribbon. Yes, I will.
What?
What?
What is this?
It's blood. Is it Chris's?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
What's to examine? It's literally
Hope this
a
is
pool of
not
blood.
Chris's blood.
I hate that you can just poke holes in the logic in these. I'm assuming it's gonna have the nice little cutscene for our boy the Zombo down here. Yeah. The very first zombie in Resident Evil. Didn't they make him kind of uglier later? Like, I feel like he had a much... Oh, it's got the Japanese green blood. Or was it... Actually, was that in the final... Did they put the green blood in the American version to censor it? Yeah, the blood is green. Oh man, he's just had his head torn off. Was that always true? He's Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. Now he has become a mere shadow of his former self. Well, for some reason, the blood in this version is green. There we go. This is how I learned the word ominous. This window taught me the word ominous. I was just commenting on that earlier when I was playing the October 95 demo. You couldn't activate the window yet, and I said, I can't remember the exact wording, but this window taught me the word ominous. And there it is. It's ominously quiet outside. Okay, I guess we go back to Barry now, right? And then that fucker comes through the back door and Barry just pops its head in one shot.
Barry?
Barry? Jill, look out.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
See? The blood is green. Except the blood on the ground for some reason.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
Maybe this creature.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
We have to report this to Wesker, even though it's his fault to begin with. Oh, look at that following AI. Hey, look, it's a clock. A grandfather clock is ticking. Will Wesker still be here? I can't remember.
Wesker!
Wesker!
Help me look for him, Jill.
Yeah,
And don't leave this hall for the time being.
let's look around this room, Jill. There is no time to check it. Well, he doesn't appear to be here. Or here. I actually forgot you could run back here. Anything?
Find anything, Jill?
No.
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search
can't
for him
be
separately.
helped.
I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks, Barry. That's a lockpick? Does it look like that in the final game? Because I feel like that... I don't
Thanks.
recognize that.
Maybe I'll need it.
Okay, bye.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
What do you mean this time? You can save your progress with this. Will you use the ink ribbon? Sure, do I have a memory card? Seems like I have a memory card. Alright. It's locked. A carving of armor. So, at this point, we're seeing some interesting differences. I think the major differences that we're seeing are just a massive difference in quality. Like, looking at the previous samples, the backgrounds in particular have so much more detail to them now. Like, the spotlights and stuff just weren't there, and this looks so much nicer, this statue. A woman drawing water. We also have how do you do this? Hop over and then push it from the other side, right? No. I could have sworn you could hop over this thing. No, I guess not. Well, then we'll just push it out of the way. And obviously all of these mechanics are actually implemented now as well. Oh! Bullets just sitting right there for me to take. That doesn't imply that I'm going to need them or anything. How do I... Do you have to reload via the menu here? Zombo on the floor. It's the same guy. What? Are you done? Why is his blood red? Hey, ink ribbon. I feel like the colors as well. Quite, like, there's a lot more depth to them. Ah! Let's push this back here so that fucker can't come after me. Now, I really don't remember a lot of how this game plays in its original version, so there may well be... Oops, I've pushed it too far. Or I pushed it in the wrong place. No. Chill, please. Please, we need to push it back the other way. So I'm probably missing other differences between the final game, but it's just the level of polish has gone up massively in this 1 year time span. I know where this goes. Yes, I will. It goes above the fireplace in the dining room. I have used the lockpick. You know what I have to do now, don't you? It's important. I must... Whoa! Doggo! Oh no, more doggos! That wasn't a spider at all. So, it's locked. Carving of an armor. Do we have herbs? And once again, oh, Jesus, what the fuck? The bathtub is filled with muddy water. Will you unplug it? Yes. That's muddy? It's just fucking green. I don't think that's mud. Bullets. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, I accidentally cancelled it. That was an accident. Please give me that bullet. Yes. Here. combine this and this. Damn it, this is... Oh, I hope I don't need space for any items, because I don't have any space for items. I can't almost become a Jill sandwich now. I don't have room to take the gun. Tapestry. Nothing unusual. The gun really is the only thing in this room, huh? I don't really have much of an option unless I want to drop something. Well, I guess I could... Oh, I actually can't even drop it. Okay, well, there's a simple answer to this problem. Now, does this take up only one space? Depends. Nice. Okay. Time to be a Jill sandwich. Ah. Oh no. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. Somebody help.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
This way. It's here.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
We shall. Let's do it. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. I have a shotgun now. What? Why is your blood green, dude? You unlocked it. All these rooms end up being locked when you come through as Chris? Oh, well hello there. I ran out of bullets just at the moment. Hey, look, it's a green herb. The herb. This spot reminds me of the spot under the stairs in the police station in Resident Evil 2. Hey, look, it's a typewriter. Hey, look, it's a storage chest. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting that this has weird Japanesey controls. Well, I don't need to store that because I'm about to use it. I'm going to store that because I never actually remember that I own a knife. And I guess the rest can still come with me. I didn't mean to do that. What is this? Will you take chemical? It says earth on it, though, not chemical. Is there anything else here? Gardening tools. Nothing useful. So I'm getting the impression that this is basically the final game. Just a few little differences and a few little hiccups here and there. It already has its its SLUS number and everything at this point, so I don't think there's a whole lot else that we're gonna see compared to the earlier versions, which the difference was like striking. I could keep playing for a while just to keep the stream going. We've only been here for about an hour. Oh, hello again, Mr. Zombie. Weren't you just downstairs? What the hell? Why are you not hitting? I'm gonna run out of bullets. I did run out of bullets. I have an idea. Oh, it didn't work. I actually was expecting that he'd try and chew my foot, and then I could just stamp on his head. But that works too. He's not getting back up. The doorknob is broken. You unlocked it. And Jill really just gets the easiest guide for everything. Did you really need to take 3 shotgun shots? Because I'm kind of lacking in ammo at the moment. Ooh, what's this? It's locked. Carving of armor. Oh no, not another one. I'm gonna be out of bullets soon. I only have 1 more bullet to my name. Then I'll be screwed. Oh,
Barry!
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Yeah, no shit.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
This voice acting is amazing. I love it. I got the acid rounds. That's great, but I don't have anything to use the acid rounds with, Barry. Barry, I don't have anything to use the acid rounds with. Oh. Oh dear. Blood. There's blood. Oh no. Oh no. It's Forrest. He's been pecked to death by crows. Yeah, that's all well and good, but can I pick up whatever this is? Oh, I sure will. And then I'll run the fuck away, because I don't want to get pecked to death by crows. I don't really know what help a bazooka will be without bullets, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't fire the grenades that I got. Oh, it does. What the hell? This must be forests. Well, I guess I got some acid rounds now, but I don't really want to have to use them. I'd really like to find normal bullets. So, all in all, it is pretty fair to say that this is just Resident Evil. It's the game that we all got to know and love as we grew up. Oh, fuck you. No, 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 get off of me. No! No! Oh, that was, convenient. Don't make me have to use an acid round on this end. I should have brought my knife after all. I regret everything. What a waste of bullets. I do definitely find the green blood thing interesting, to be honest. I don't know what the thinking was behind that. Like, especially because there's like this mixture of red blood and green blood. Like, even one or two enemies seem to have red blood where the rest have green. Gonna be out of bullets again now. That's it. No more bullets. Only death. Oh, I forgot even the steps had loading screens. No, screw you. I don't know what this room is, but I prefer it to you. Oh, it's a save room. It's this save room. Vitamins and serums. Are those bullets? It's an ink ribbon. Well, of all the guns that I should put away, I guess I'll put the weakest one away. That was not the button I meant to press, damn it. Give me the combat knife. It's the only weapon I have that's functional. Man, this particular theme really brings back memories. You can save your progress with this. Will you use the ink ribbon? Yes. It's been a short stream, but a lot of these I think will probably end up being quite short. I think we can probably cut... Oh, jeez. The debug menu is just scrambled now. Will it change if I go out? It's just busted. I don't know why. Yeah, I won't be playing any more of this version anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I think, oh, fuck off. Well, you know what? Oh, that didn't work, did it? I have red blood, so why do they have green blood? Holy shit. Ah! And we're dead. That was actually what I was going for. Anyway, so I have to say the most interesting thing about this was definitely the earlier prototypes. Like, this is power off. No, you don't need to save my state. The most interesting thing about this was definitely the earlier prototypes. Like, seeing just how the game looked that early in development is kind of crazy. The way the massive difference just in the ambience and the quality of all of the different backgrounds, and because obviously a lot of the backgrounds are pre-rendered. There's very little 3D going on in these, which is why they have the like the locked cameras and stuff so that they could use pre-rendered backgrounds. But it's very interesting to see how much changed in the space of a couple of months, and then in the space of not even a year. Like, the difference in time between what did it say that one was? I think it said August 2nd, or no, sorry, February 2nd even. 1996 versus the October 95. And then again the August 95. There's just like leaps and bounds of difference. And it's kind of fascinating to see that sort of change in such short periods of time compared to if you look at like modern games and you change 2 months, the difference is not going to be that big because games are so much more complex now. It just takes so much longer to implement that kind of change. But back in 1995, 96, when you were working with the PlayStation 1, everything was simpler. But I mean, I say that it wasn't that it was actually easier. It was literally just simpler. And I think it's pretty interesting how different it was in its earliest stages compared to what it ended up being even 6 months afterwards. I am really looking forward to playing the 40% version of Resident Evil 1.5 as well. That will probably be what I do in the next one of these, whenever that is. It might be next week, it might be next month, it just depends. Depends on my mood. But we have a lot of other options as well. You can see in here, like we had the Biohazard, then we've got 1.5 as well. I also have an actual beta of Resident Evil 2, Biohazard 2. We have a very, very early version of Tomb Raider 1 as well. Like, so early, it's about 10 megabytes. It's apparently just an engine test. I think I picked up some other Tomb Raider related one, maybe? I'm not sure. We also have a preview version and a demo version of Silent Hill. Or sorry, preview version and review version. There's Silent Hill USA is the review version, but there's a lot of differences apparently between that and the final game. And there's also a preview version, which was much earlier. I managed to find one of Spyro. Yeah, the preview versions, like it was months before. There's a ton of differences and not much content to it. But there's also this, which I'm quite interested in, Spyro the Dragon from June 1998. I'm interested in that one because apparently it's like super incomplete. And for some reason, that kind of thing interests me. We also have, let me see, what else? There's a Dino Crisis, which doesn't appear to have come up in the list, so I probably have to adjust something. Maybe I have to convert the file types or something. Yeah, it's an IMG. DuckStation doesn't like IMG files. I'll have to fix that at another before I actually use it. I also have a bunch of Final Fantasy VII or Square Soft specifically, not Square Enix, Square Soft related stuff. So we've got Square's preview 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. For some reason, it's named very slightly differently. We have the Final Fantasy VII sample extra. These are all Japanese, but I will check them all out anyway. Probably all in one stream because I don't think there's going to be that much to them. But the most interesting part of it for us will be this one. The Final Fantasy VII USA Interactive Sampler CD, which was the first American playable demo. And I'm curious about it because I heard that there's a few sort of interesting differences, like sound effects, and apparently you have an extra character that you're not supposed to have at that point normally. And I also have one of the early Final Fantasy VIII previews. So that's going to be interesting. I have a very early version of Medieval that I'm looking forward to because I've played a lot of Medieval over the years, so it'll be interesting to see what it looked like in its development. And aside from that, what else did I? Well, I have more. For some reason, I have 2 versions of this. That doesn't seem right. They're different file sizes, so I guess they're from different times. Spyro 2. And lastly, oh yeah, there's the Dino Crisis 2. Okay, it did come up. It's just marked differently for whatever reason. What was I saying? There was one other, wasn't there, that I haven't mentioned? Oh yeah, I also picked up a couple of beta/demo versions of Silent Hill 2 for the PS2, which I am interested in checking out as well on stream. So please look forward to all of those if you're into this sort of thing. If you're not, then you don't have to watch. But I am certainly looking forward to them because this kind of stuff is my bread and butter. I'm that kind of a nerd. I love seeing in production things. I love seeing how they change, especially back in the day, far more than the current day, because a lot of things, there are a lot of tools now to make things easy, to make it so you don't have to go back and redo massive portions of games. So I think it's a lot less normal to see this level of change between prototypes and alphas and betas and what have you. So it's definitely a much more interesting thing to check out on these older games. I would actually, I was looking around, I haven't found anything yet, but I am hoping to see if I can run into anything for Resident Evil 3 as well. The original Resident Evil 3, because I'd be curious to see if anything really changed with that one, since they'd kind of got their flow by that point. They'd done Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2, and even basically made 2 entire Resident Evil games before they moved on to Resident Evil 3. Or sorry, 3 entire games, because they made 2 twice pretty much. So I think Resident Evil 3 probably doesn't have that big of a difference, but I would still be very curious to see. Very curious to see if I can find anything, more to the point. Yeah, that's it for now. But I've got a fairly big list of games that I own. Well, okay, it's not that big, but it's big enough. Big enough that I'm curious to see if I can find any interesting things for them. Yeah, so that's what we can look forward to in more episodes of more streams for Forgotten Bytes. And please look forward to it. I will wrap it up there because I don't really think I have anything else to do on Resident Evil 1, and I'd like to generally stick to 1 game per stream most of the time. We'll see, because there are going to be ones like when I look at that Tomb Raider preview, that's going to take me like 5 minutes. So that's not obviously going to be an entire stream's worth of content. But most of the time, I'll have something that actually lasts long enough to be worth streaming, or even multiple streams, depending on just how much content is actually in this Biohazard 1.5, as it were. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to watch today. Sorry for the delay at the start. Hopefully I don't actually know what happens to that 25 minutes of time where I was streaming but not doing anything. But I will check afterwards to see whether or not it actually ends up in the video. If not, if it does, I'll have to cut it out, so the VOD might go down for a while. But probably doesn't, so it probably doesn't matter. Thank you guys for coming. Come on back for the next Forgotten Bytes, whenever it is, when we will probably most likely investigate Resident Evil 1.5. And I wish you all a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And to the VOD watchers, thank you for coming to watch. I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye.